Hello everybody, just a quick note. I did a lot of looking around for how to take the prop shaft slash drive shafts out of my 2015 XP4 1000 RZR, and I couldn't find a whole lot. One guy took all of the plastic out of the inside, and another video from a turbo shows that you have to take all the side plastic and this plastic off, and that's just a bunch of crap. So I found some instructions for a company selling some prop shafts that I did not buy, but thank you, that company. Anyway, all you have to do is take off the console to get to the 15mm bolts, which are kind of a bitch on the carrier bearing. And I had to cut a little bit of plastic here, and I ended up having to break it loose with a wrench down below, and then I had to put the socket on from down below while prying the radiator hose back a little bit just to get the socket onto the bolt on the passenger side. And then I did the socket or the ratchet with an extension from up here, and that finally got it out. So once you get the carrier bearing mount off, and of course the pin in the front, which is definitely a 5/16, I bought these on YouTube, SEDY 9-punch set. This one worked great, the 5/16 to get that pin out. I didn't even have to take the tire off. Everybody's telling you you have to take the tire off. I just turned the tire out. I didn't have to take the A-arms off. I just got in there and started hitting it with a big hammer, and it came right out. That hammer there. That's a good hammer for the job. Short handle. Anyway, to get the drive shafts out, you have to take the cover off here, the clutch cover. And then, to get the clutch cover off with it all jacked up like this, I had to take this shock off. I don't know if that's normal. I've only changed the belt once, and that was just preemptive. Anyway, the shafts, both of them, front and rear, pull out right here, just like this. And you have to pry the carrier bearing rubber off of the back drive shaft with a couple screwdrivers while it's still up in there, and it just pries right out. And once you pry that out, then you have to also, before that, you have to pound the two drive shafts apart from each other. Mine hadn't been lubed in a while, so it didn't just slide right off. So yeah, this one here I had to pound right here with a hammer quite a few times to get the two shafts to separate. And then I took the carrier bearing rubber mount thing off, and then the back drive shaft, and this drive shaft pulled right out. And I'm replacing them with the Rhino shafts from Super ATV because these things are banging and bumping against my skid plates, and there's a lot of noise, and I'd like to know that my drive shafts are balanced, and maybe they'll make less noise. We'll see. They're on their way. They'll be here in a couple days. Hopefully that helped a few of you guys out. I've spent probably at least 3 or 4 hours researching on the internet, and it's just tough to find. So I'm going to label this really good, and hopefully that'll help you out. You don't have to take the damn plastic off the whole inside of your RZR to get the drive shafts out. That just saved me a lot of headache, a lot of time. Woohoo!